Greetings, family. Welcome back to another episode of My Tower TV with your host, King Fire, aka The Fresh King. Today, family, we're going to be stepping back into time. And when I say back into time, family, I mean like 1988, 89. And we're going to be discussing this masterful piece. Some people call it slalom. Some people call it downhill ski. But in Brooklyn, New York, family, we call it the suicide. Right here, the suicide goose from 88, 89. We're going to be discussing this classic piece right here on My Tower TV. Keep it locked, family. Well, it's that time of the year, family, and winter is here. Winter is in the air, so it's only right that we get right down to the winter gear. And this one, family, is one of my favorite, is one of the most exclusive pieces. And depending on where you come from, some of you might call it the slalom skier. Some of you might call it the downhill skier. Where you see in Brooklyn, you see in NYC, we call it the suicide. And there's a couple of stories for that, because doing that type of ski move is a suicide, and rocking this coat back in the late 80s, rocking this coat back in the late 80s, early 90s was a suicide, because if you didn't have real street pull and real street credit, somebody was gonna take this up off of you. Family, I'm talking about this wicked piece right here. This piece is from like 88 right here, family. This is not a remake. This is not a reissue, family. You know, featuring the Slowman skier with a helmet and goggles, pivoting around a turn. This graphic first appeared in small placements in 86 and in 87, originally sewn in a single color without the signature circle outline. The graphic was updated for fall 1988's Down Racing collection. The circle ski was often accompanied by a Polo USA text graphic, which has also been faithfully reproduced for the fall of 2018. But for right here, family, we have the original piece from 1988 right here, family. The Polo USA Slalom downhill ski suicide ski goose right here, family. And this is just a wicked piece. So beautiful and in such pristine condition, family, for the age and the era. It's just a beautiful thing. One of my favorite designs in the Polo Ralph Lauren collection is definitely the Slalom or the downhill ski or the suicide ski man right here. This piece is just beautiful, and I love to collect different pieces of the ski man. Let's take a deep look at this gorgeous, beautiful piece right here, family, as we really get a nice detailed look at that. Yeah, this thing is beautiful, and we have that nice royal blue with that red stripe come down the sleeve, that beautiful, you know, nice 80s combo of colors right there. But if you notice how that red and yellow is stitching with that white circle around with that nice royal blue, family, I love the way those colors blend in with this piece. Is just wicked. And we move over to this over here to the sleeve, and we have boldly stitched in right there, that Polo USA. And I feel like on some of the remakes, they're not as big and bold as they did them in the 80s. And this is just a wicked piece right here, family. The way that Polo USA text just comes down and it's stitched into the sleeve is beautiful work. Let's flip it around. On the inside, we have that all off-white kind of creamish color on the inside, and we have that Velcro pocket to the left side of the chest right there, and it's just all plain Jane on the inside, and it's just beautiful and clean for the age and the time. And this piece I got all the way from Japan, family, and it's a beauty. Let's flip over some more details. On the right side of the chest, plain Jane. If you notice, the pockets are clean, no rips, no eats, nothing like that here. No loose threading. It's just beautiful for the age and the time. And we have those beautiful snap buttons and the zipper come down on the right side of the coat. And again, when we pull on that right side of that sleeve, we have that beautiful Polo USA stitched in white on that red background, and it's just beautiful right there. Let's take a look at the left side. When we flip it over to the front, we have that beautiful round neck, no hoodie, chin strap right here to go across the front of the coat right here. Keep you a little extra warm in the winter. As I said before, beautiful plain Jane snap buttons come down to the front. And we have a zipper on the inside just beautifully. Another beautiful detail in the jacket I think we need to really pay attention to and look at is that beautiful cookie patch on the left side of the chest right there. Just so beautifully and classic right here from the 80s right here. What a wicked addition to add on to this coat right here. We have that beautiful Polo USA coming down the right side of the sleeve, stitched in white on that red background, and it's just lovely. That beautiful embroidered slalom ski man on the back, or that suicide ski man as we like to say, that downhill ski man just looking so beautifully on the back of this coat. And like I said, back in New York City, it was called a suicide because it was a suicide to wear this coat if you didn't have some pulling some street cred back in the days, you know? So this is just a wicked, beautiful piece right here. Just for comparison, this 80s original version, comparison to a reissue remake version right here, that released somewhere around 2018. You can see the Polo USA, and this is not embroidered or stitched. This is more of like a print on the garment on this one right here. This is more so, you know, printed on, not the stitched or not embroidered in there, you know. Same thing with this too. This is more like a decal print onto the back of this hoodie right here. And we have the polo, and again too, not stitched, this is print right here. And we have the same thing on the same side right there, print too. So we can see the difference in the quality, how the quality changed. Yeah, this vest, you know, it's nice and it's cool for what it is. You know, if you weren't able to acquire, you know, the original pieces from back in the 80s, you know, not being able to acquire the original vest from back in the 80s, because every time I look for them things are about $400 or $500 for the original, you know, downhill ski man or the suicide ski vest nowadays. But this remake, you know, was a little bit less money. But if you compare that to that embroidery right there, you can definitely see how quality has changed from back then to now. You could give me an embroidered stitch version anytime over the print, even though, you know, still grateful for the print. And again, family, the 1988 downhill suicide slalom ski goose right here. Polo USA with the cookie patch on it, family. Wicked, royal blue and red edition right here. Fire. Well, family, this has been another episode of MadTow TV. Thanks again for coming to rock out with your boy as we discuss the beautiful masterpiece downhill suicide ski from 88-89. It's always a pleasure, family. Again, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe as I'll be giving away a free $50 Ralph Lauren gift certificate to random commenters and subscribers. Until next time, family, peace, love, and prosperity. Kaboom! We're gone.